So here's kind of my new breakfast. 3 eggs. Got some oats. I forgot the fruit. Let me go grab that. And then I have a huge bowl of Greek yogurt. 3 different types. I got a flavored fruity type. We have a plain type. And then a honey type. And it's pretty much all the same brand. Except for Dannon is the fruity type. And I just mix it all up. The reason I have like a few different brands of Greek yogurt in there is I use a lot of this unflavored but really high in protein one, and then I'll mix in other ones for the flavor. The one that's really high in protein, it's plain, so that's why I add some other stuff so it just tastes really good. That's my breakfast. 2 hours from now, hopefully I'll be hitting the gym, hitting some heavy squats. So it turns out the easiest way to eat this is just to put the eggs inside of the oats, and I found that it's still really tasty, and you can eat a little bit faster, which is good for me because I eat so slow. So slow. Alright, so it's a few hours after that last meal. Fully dressed up, ready to go to the gym, and I set some rice and lentils cooking right here. It's about 130 grams of basmati rice, about 40 grams of lentils or so. And that's gonna cook, slow cook while I am at the gym. Come back and it's pretty much ready to go. I just add meat, add some vegetables. Got a Gatorade, which I like to sip on during my workout. Right here I got some basically flavored water. It's some iced tea. Basically you're looking at iced tea, pink lemonade with some beta-alanine in it. And then I just threw in my creatine too so I could get that in for the day. It doesn't really matter for me in terms of when I get my creatine, but I do like my beta-alanine. I like it hard. I like 5 grams instead of like the 3 that most people get. So I do like the tingles, and I drink that on the way to the gym. So I'm at the gym now. I just get here. I look on the whiteboard. Somebody drew this for somebody else, and then crossed out the name, and I guess put it back on the drawer. That's kind of funny. I got squats today. Let's do it. Hey, welcome back, fam. You know, this is the 5th straight day of vlogs. That's pretty awesome. So thanks again for joining me. I appreciate you guys. The topic of this video is going to be change. And some of the ways that that word applies to this workout in particular and to my training in particular. So there are many different things that I could talk about when it comes to change. One being, take a look and notice just how calm I'm lifting lately. In this video, in the next videos, in the previous videos, compared to what you may have seen me do in the past. Granted, this is, warm-up weight. I'm just doing 135 right here. But when it comes to the working weight, just take a look at how kind of calm I am. And maybe go back in time a year ago and watch a video of mine, and you'll notice that for every working set, I'm running, or I'm jumping up and down and kind of going crazy. And for you guys that have been watching my videos very closely, you'll know that maybe 6 months ago or something like that, I let you guys know that I wanted to make a change and kind of start lifting a little bit unhyped. It was something that I tried to do, or tried to force myself to do, almost in an I wouldn't say unnatural kind of way, but in a way that went really against kind of what felt right at the time. And I tried the whole silent thing. I tried the whole calm thing, and it was extremely tough, I noticed. And I don't know how or when exactly, but maybe a couple weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, before this vlog you're seeing right here, I just somehow, I don't know how, but I had a workout where I lifted extremely calm. The next day, I had a workout. I lifted extremely calm, and it's just funny. I wasn't even really trying. It just happened. It just came to me, and I had great workouts. Some people will, criticize people like, yo, you lift so calm, or like you don't have no emotions or whatever. Man, you can't make statements like that at all. There's a lot of people that choose how they want to lift, and there's a lot of people that are, world record holders or Mr. Olympias or this or that, and they have their way of lifting, and you may have your way of lifting.
Now, the reason I prefer to kind of lift unhyped, at least on my training sessions, is because I've noticed for myself that when I just really hype the crap out of myself, I seriously feel like it takes more out of me. Not just energy-wise, but I feel like my nervous system takes more of a beating. And that cuts into my recovery a little bit. And not just, that sort of quote-unquote energy reserve that I have of that nervous system strength, we could just call it right now. Obviously, that's not the correct term for it. It also kind of wipes me emotionally. And sometimes I'll get home, or on the drive home from the gym, I remember in the past, after some of my best workouts, obviously super hyped for every major lift, I'd get home and I'd just be kind of almost depressed when I got home in the car, just from that downfall of emotion and energy, from such a hyped state to such a unhyped state. Now, here's something. Now, excuse me. This is my 410-pound top set. Excuse Megan. She's going to walk in front of the camera for just a second, but don't worry. She's not going to mess anything up. It's all good. This is 410 pounds. I'm going for 3 to 5 reps for a top set, in which I work up to a RPE 9, drop the weight 5 to 10% or so, and then do back off sets until I hit another RPE 9. That may be kind of complicated for some of you guys. Sorry about that. But change. Back to the topic, right? Change. So I'm currently lifting relatively unhyped. I've noticed several benefits already, like I've already kind of explained. I'm more on this even keel, so to speak, where my emotions, my mentality for the day is more baseline. And I don't feel this nervous system. Man, these were good reps. These were good reps. I liked these reps, man. So yeah, I've been lifting just much more calm, more mellow, and before anyone criticizes or even tries to criticize, I'm making progress, and that's really all that matters. So, and that's another quick thing is, don't really judge other people's trainings or the way they train just because it's not the way you train. In the past, I've gotten criticized for I don't train intense because I don't do drops, or I don't do drop sets every workout, or this or that, and it just boggles my mind. It's always from someone who's like not even as strong as me. But I digress. Another thing, besides the change of lifting unhyped, that just somehow naturally just came to me. Another change I have made recently is how I set up for my squat, and I'll show you here. I calmly, I'm listening to some music. It's generally one song or another, and I'm also slowly becoming less dependent on this music. I can lift without it or with it. I just prefer to lift with it, and I really get myself into a kind of neutral state, if not even slightly below neutral in terms of hypeness. It's really weird. I almost get myself into this sad or depressed state. It's kind of funny. But I found that I'm able to conserve myself pretty well that way. Now here's another thing that I changed, and I've recently changed out. So watch my setup. One thing I've been doing lately with the squat at this particular gym, because I have felt and noticed that some 45s are definitely heavier than others, or lighter than others. So what you just noticed is that I did this little hitch, or I did this little front foot lunge to kind of feel the weight on my back to make sure it was even, and then I unracked it. And by the way, I did 410 for 5, and I dropped it down to I think 390 for sets of 5, and I did several sets of 5. I think I did quite a few sets of 5, maybe 3, 4, or 5 sets of 5 with 390 after that top set of 410. But back to what I was saying, I've been doing this little thing where I put my right foot forward, I kind of unrack not unrack the weight, but just slide it up against the metal of the rails, just to make sure it's even on my back. And, at the first, that felt like a really good thing to do, because I have found that sometimes I have to position myself a little differently because of these weights being not correctly calibrated. These are just metal plates from the gym. They could be 46, they could be 44, they could be 45.5, who knows. So, and I'm sorry now you're watching me doing lunges. But I think that doing that little front foot, my right foot forward, front foot little weight check, balance check, I think that's kind of contributed to a little hip issue that I've been feeling lately. I always use my right foot for that, and I think, I could continue doing that little weight check since it may be beneficial because of this particular gym I've been going to, but if I end up continuing to do that, I have to start using my left leg forward too to kind of balance the hips out. So actually something I have been doing is I've been keeping my left foot and my right foot balanced for me to check and just feel if the weight is centered on my back or if I have to make adjustments or not. So that's one thing I've changed out, is I've stopped doing that little front foot lunge weight check thing, and I've started to do double foot weight check to make sure the weight is equivalent on both sides. Either that or, I just try my best to get in the middle of it. So those are some things I've changed lately in terms of my squats. Now take a look at some of the calf progress that's been going on. I've been really satisfied and pleased with how they've been growing. I train them just very science-based, to be honest. Google calves Lyle McDonald, and that's mostly how I train them, adding in my own preference and feels, but that's basically how I train them. Just Google Lyle McDonald calves. So thanks for watching. Post gym, we went to Mongolian barbecue where we found out that we could take it to go. And not just take it to go, but actually take, the noodles, the Mongolian part home, but also the soup, the crunchy wontons,
and the egg rolls.
Egg rolls. We should take all that home at the specific one that we went to. Bad news, we get home and we see a ton of ants totally stealing our chips. Oh, babe, you want to know why they're here?
Why?
Oh my god, the ants are freaking out. They heard my voice. Because of the guac. That one piece of guac is what set them off. Because the ants never go for my chips, which means they're going for the guac. That's crazy. It makes me wonder if they're more into... Wait, no. Okay, I was about to say, are they more into fats than carbs? Or they must really just like guac. That's crazy. This is what the dinner looks like. We got salad. I ate half of it. The Mongolian, the fried stuff they give you with it. The soup, the white rice over there. Hell yeah. Angry Orchard, Diet Mountain Dew, Diet Barks, water, more Diet Mountain Dew. Wait, that's not water, that's Diet Mountain Dew.
You can put Diet Mountain Dew in there.
True Detective Season 2, Episode 3. It's our first time on this. It's my second time going through. And it's crazy because your second time going through a True Detective season, everything makes so much more sense.
Yeah, he keeps explaining stuff to me, and I don't know what he's saying.
What do you do?
Well, babe, you're explaining it, but I still don't, understand who the characters are, and then you're, explaining stuff to me, and I don't know, it's just, I guess it's a little confusing because I haven't seen the whole thing.
Okay. Alrighty, guys, thanks a lot for watching the vlog. I appreciate you. There was more I wanted to talk about in terms of change. I just kind of spent most of this vlog talking about changes in terms of my squatting. And kind of just how I've been lifting in terms of, calm. And there's more I want to talk about in terms of change. The whole topic of how throughout your lifting career things change and you change and the way you lift changes. I think I'll cover that in either the next video or the one after that. So it's some cool things that I want to talk about and, hear from you guys. I've been reading the comments more and more lately, so definitely leave a comment. And you'll notice that lately I've been doing a better job at replying to quite a few comments each video. So definitely make sure you leave a comment on these vlogs. I will see you guys in the next one, most likely tomorrow. So peace out, take care.